Boys TV. We're back again with Premier League predictions. Obviously, game week 21. And there is no rescheduled games during the week. I had to double check. Because obviously, Fulham Chelsea was from the last week, but there wasn't this time. So there you go with that. Thank God for that in that sense as well. But obviously, there is, League Cup games, FA Cup, obviously, semi finals and all of that. But yeah, there we go with that. Go through some comments. I see a few of you commenting before. Big up yourselves. Up the Chelsea. Let's smoke Liverpool. Less of that. Hopefully not. I had to go to school because I got a letter about my attendance. It's a bit shit, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's got to be done. You know what I mean? Late Boys TV. Yeah, apologies. My laptop was actually being a dickhead. I was actually on time, but my laptop then started being, started freezing and just being a melt. So, yeah, it's annoying because I do actually have I don't know if I've told some of you guys, I've got a fan underneath it, but it doesn't seem to actually do what I want it to do half the time, which is actually meant to cool it down. And now it's freezing again. I can tell because I've frozen up. There we go. I'm back again. So, yeah, big up Hayden. He says, hi. It's the afternoon. Sun is shining. Yeah, trust me. Well, not down here. It's not. I'll tell you that. I just had to double check. You know what I mean? Hello there. How's it going with you, mate? Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. What about yourself? I hope you're well, really. Big up, Ty. Big up yourself, Stephen, mate. That's like some boxer not attending. Yeah, obviously we know who that's aimed at. So yeah, there we go with that. But yeah, time to get into it. The first game, we all know what the game is of the weekend. That is obviously Liverpool versus Chelsea. Obviously, I'm just going to get up the lineup. Am I feeling confident going into it? Not really. Liverpool and Chelsea have both been as crap as each other. El Shitico, El Crapico, 9th versus 10th, whatever you want to call it. Well, 9th versus 10th is actually true, but the others, whatever you want to call it out of them, it's up to you. Obviously, it's a 12:30 kickoff at Anfield. Liverpool, history-wise, don't tend to do great in 12:30 kickoffs. So I'm not really feeling too confident in it. People can go, yeah, Chelsea are doing crap, but so are we. Do you know what I mean? So it's not really like it matters in that sense for me. Yeah, it's just one of them, innit? It's one of them. Let me just get into the lineup. Well, obviously, previous games, before I do that, Liverpool got a good win against Wolves during the week. Not the most exciting performance in Liverpool, but a win's a win. You take it, especially if how things are going right now. As for Wolves, as for Chelsea, when was their last game? Their last game was obviously not in the FA Cup. Was obviously Crystal Palace, wasn't it? I got 2 games spot on last week. That was one of the games I said 1-0 Chelsea, and it was. And the other game was Aston Villa versus Leeds. I got that spot on, a Friday night game. So yeah, we're both on the back of a 1-0 win. Not convincing wins, but we'll both take the wins. Obviously, ours was in the FA Cup. There's obviously in the league. But yeah, lineup. I'm going to go Alisson in goal. Put him back in for this. Yeah, definitely. Right back, I'm going to go Trent. I'm going to play a 4-3-3. So yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Left back, I'm going to go Robbo. Wouldn't be disappointed if Tsimikas did play, though. Obviously, he's a very good backup. The defenders, I'm going to go Matip on this side because I feel Konate's not so great on that left-hand side. And Konate on the right of the centre-backs. CDM, I feel we need to drop Fabinho and play Bajcetic. I feel he deserves it. He was brilliant the other day. I swear I spelled his name right. There. Let me just double check that because I swear I've spelled that right and it's not badge. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake, this laptop is fucking slower than Per Mertesacker. Honestly, it's really starting to wind me up. It hasn't even been on for that long. Do you know what I mean? So bear with me. Badge Titch. Oh, no, I did spell it wrong. Okay, fair enough. What I'm going to do when it actually decides to load is copy and paste it. and do it that way. But it don't want to. It don't want to do it. There we go. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting somewhere. Big up Wolf in the chat as well. I see you there, mate. I see you there. Yeah, I feel Bajcetic deserves to start. Fabinho has been crap, as we know. Why is it still not coming up, for fuck's sake? Is it because I put the flipping C like that? And seriously, why is it not coming up? Okay, it's not coming up, but I'd go Bajcetic in midfield alongside Thiago. He was brilliant the other day. Much better performance from him, the way he was getting stuck in and that sort of thing. This flipping thing pisses me off. How does it not have some players like Luton? When I do Luton, for example, don't have the striker's picture. Fucking mates, it's a joke. No, seriously. And then do you know what? On the right hand side, I never thought I would say this, but I'm going to go Naby Keita. I'm actually going to go Naby Keita. I feel it needs to be an unchanged midfield. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, I'm going to go Keita. Why is this still not working? Fucking, what is going on with this thing? Honestly. And then I've heard Nunes is back for this one, as far as I'm aware. I haven't watched Klopp's press conference. I'm not going to lie. I've been quite busy today. On the right side, I'm going to go Salah. Obviously, Elliott played really well, but it's going to be Salah in this one. Let's be honest. And then up front, I'm going to go Gakpo. Now, a lot of people go Gakpo's better on the left. It still says PSV for him, which I do agree with. But then again, I feel Nunes is better on the left than up front. So yeah, that's the lineup I would go with against Chelsea. Obviously, CDM, like I said, I would put Bajcetic, but for some reason he's not on here. So yeah, there you go with that. Even if they didn't have a picture, just have him on there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's disrespectful. Like, it is. People go, oh yeah, but he's only started coming through. At the end of the day, he's a Premier League player, mate. Plays for one of the biggest clubs in the Premier League. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so yeah, 4-3-3 for me. Alisson in goal, Robertson left back, Trent right back, Matip and Konate as the centre backs. Matip on that left side of it. Thiago, Bajcetic and Keita. Keita on the right, Thiago on the left, Bajcetic, CDM. Nunes on the left, Salah on the right, Gakpo up front. Right, now time for score prediction. Saying all of that. Actually, no, I'll go through Chris's lineup, actually. He's gone Alisson, Arnold, Gomez, Konate. Fair enough. I could see Gomez play, to be honest. Robertson, Bajcetic, Thiago, same as... Bajcetic, Thiago, Keita, same midfield. Elliott, Salah, Nunes. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad either, to be honest. If the lineup was that, I wouldn't be disappointed. I'll be honest. Apologies about this. I'm actually trying to put the screen up of the where I do the scores and that, but my laptop keeps freezing. Seriously, I'll go through your comments in the meantime. I'm super. If we play our lineup, we will smoke Chelsea. I'm super confident for some reason. Liverpool 3-0 Chelsea. Jeez. Big up Wolf, like I said. Matip and red carpet guards Fabinho, Henderson drop for me, need to be told lessons for their shit performances. I agree, hence why I haven't put them in. Arsenal to get revenge on Man United. No, says Wolf. Obviously, that is the title of the thumbnail. The reason I say that, people go, yeah, but Arsenal are top of the league, they're above. No, I'm on about a reverse fixture in that one. I would play Elliott on right wing. I wouldn't be disappointed with it. No way would I be. I feel he's better there anyway. So yeah, there we go with that. My laptop is still... I'm back on StreamYard, but it's being really weird. So God knows what it's deciding to do. Salah in middle. Yeah, like I say, I wouldn't be disappointed with that, mate. Wouldn't be disappointed. Ty is ill picking Keita. Nah, he was good the other day. He was good. The whole midfield was good. So, it's one of them. I think Liverpool beat Chelsea, says Wolf. Need to, really. Billy's random clips 1-1. A lot of 1-1s in here. Where's Hano? I forgot Tottenham lost. He commented on the video earlier, putting where's Wolf on the stream yesterday. Commented that on the comment bit at the bottom. If only I could tag you. Well, I don't know if you can on YouTube like that. I was going to, but I didn't know if you could do that. Laptop's freezing again. Honestly, people, I don't know what is going on with this laptop. Real talk. You know, there's a red dot for an update here, but the thing is, I've tried to do it, and every time it's like failed. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a major update either. Do you know what I mean? Because if it's a major one on this laptop, it'd be orange/yellow, you know, whatever you see it as. Yeah, he did. No, he did, Wolf. He did. But yeah, anyway, I think we're getting. Actually, no. I was about to say I think we're getting somewhere, but no, we're not. So yeah, put a hammer through it. It might work, mate. I just don't get it. Like, this laptop's not up a few years. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I've got a fan on underneath, like I say, that's meant to, you know, cool it down. It's not doing anything, mate. It's not doing anything whatsoever. Seriously. Oh my God, honestly, it's so annoying. All I want to do, people, is close that flipping thing down of the team sheets. Don't need that now. And then share my screen for the prediction bit. Hope he doesn't find me. Oh God. So yeah, man, yeah, this could be one of the longest Premier League prediction streams. This might even go into the Hatter Show if this carries on with the way this is flipping going. Real talk. Why is it being so fucking slow? And now my remote's fell. Hate this room as well. It's too small, man. Too tight. Pause. Tight. Oh my God, Wolf. Oh my God. Oh, but real talk, it's just being a joke. Honestly, I can't do what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, real talk. Tyler Rant stream. Oh, mate. Honestly, it's going to be in it. Oh, here we go. We're getting somewhere slowly. I don't want to be the jinx, but we are getting somewhere slowly. Oh, hold up. Is it going to share? Oh, my God, it is. It is. Can you actually see it, though? That's the question. There you go. Now you can see it. Just give a round of applause for the laptop, will we? Fucking thing. Anyway, Liverpool versus Chelsea. Like I said, I'm not feeling too confident. Liverpool do need, well, both teams need to win, really. You know, obviously the positions they sit in, like I said, 9th versus 10th, both on the same points. Liverpool having a +8 better goal difference, though. I'm going to go 1-1. I can just see a 1-1. We don't seem to beat Chelsea in recent years over 90 minutes unless, well, at all, sorry. The only times we beat them last season were FA Cup and League Cup. Obviously, they're good because they were the finals, but didn't beat them over 90 minutes. I'm going to go with the exact same score as it was last year at Anfield, and that was a 1-1. I remember Reece James got sent off that game. I can't even remember who scored for us. It was Havertz that scored for them, I believe. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1 as well. That is the popular prediction, and I'm going to go with it because I think it'll be the same. Clap for the laptop. It's like AJ beating someone. Good clap. My days. But yeah, moving on to, all right, I don't want to jinx it, but it's actually moving all right now. The next game, two teams that went up from the Championship last season. AFC Bournemouth taking on Nottingham Forest. Bournemouth, you know, not doing so great at the moment. This is where they're dropping down into that relegation battle. Obviously, they do currently sit 17th. A point above West Ham and Everton and Southampton are all on the same points, which is mad. Taking on Nottingham Forest, who are shooting up there, I have to be honest. They are 13th as it stands. And for me, this is where Bournemouth will start having these games where they'll probably go on a bit of a not winning streak, shall I say, for a while. Nottingham Forest, I can see it being a close game, but I just think Nottingham Forest will edge it. I've gone with a Bournemouth 0, Nottingham Forest 1 in that one. Your comments. 1-0 Nottingham Forest, same as me. 2-0 Nottingham Forest, says Chris. I was thinking that was probably my second prediction, but I'm going to go 1-0. 4-0 Liverpool, says Wolf. That would be brilliant. A lot of people reckon, I'll see a couple of people reckon we'll batter Chelsea. I mean, I'll be surprised, to be honest. Depends what that Anfield atmosphere is like as well, because this season, you know, from what I've heard, it's been shocking. And I talk to a lot of people that actually go to games. So, yeah, they need to up it, but it's 12:30 kickoff and all. Are they going to be up for it like that? I just don't know. I hope so, but we'll see. Nottingham Forest 2-0. On the coast, on the coast. 0-0, Stephen's gone with. Man like Tyler, big up gang. Big up yourself always, mate. Big up yourself. Hope you're well. So yeah, there we go with that. Moving on to the next game. Another game in the South Coast. Southampton taking on Aston Villa. Southampton in their last game. Well, Southampton unbeaten in the last 3 or 4. Obviously, they beat Everton. Massive win for them. Obviously, they do still sit bottom of the league. But if they're to win this based on other results, they could go out of the relegation zone. As for Aston Villa, obviously they beat Leeds 2-1. Like I said, I did get that score prediction right. You know, Southampton haven't won their last, I think it's 3 at home. Well, in the league anyway. Obviously, they did, they have in all competitions. Obviously, they beat Man City in the League Cup. Aston Villa, they're not doing too bad. Obviously, they still have disappointing results under Emery so far, like losing to Stevenage at home. That was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. I think the way Southampton have been, I think they'll be very much up for this. Now, Villa are heavily favourites, but do you know what? I'm going to back Southampton, especially the way they've been recently. I'm going to back them to get another 2-1 victory. 2-1 victories back-to-back for the Saints. I'm going to go for it again. So, yeah, man, 2-1 Southampton for me. Funny how Southampton fans want Jones out now, or invisible thing from Invisible Land. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Stephen's gone 2-1 to Villa. But I'm gonna go 2-1 Southampton, mate. I want to go 2-1 Southampton. Like I said, if they win this game, massive for them, based on other results as well. Moving on to the next game, moving up to the Midlands, Leicester City taking on Brighton and Hove Albion. I suppose the first bit of talking news in this game is Trossard has gone to Arsenal officially. For me, it's pretty much official yesterday, especially when it said agreed terms and all of that. But yeah, it's officially gone. He's officially an Arsenal player now. Very good signing. Another very good option for them. Brighton, he's obviously was a really good player for Brighton, but they've got a lot of options anyway. I don't think it overly matters in that sense. I still think Brighton will do very well without him. I feel they'll carry on how they have been in recent times. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Obviously, Brighton in the last game, obviously slapping up Liverpool, as we know, making Welbeck look like flipping. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about how good we made him look. But anyway, they are taking on. Oh, why is my phone not charging? There we go. They're obviously taking on Leicester away from home. Leicester obviously sit, I think it's 13th. Let me just double check. No, 14th, sorry. They are mid-table, well, just under mid-table. It started getting some results going, but I think the way Brighton have been, I think Brighton will win this game. Obviously, the reverse fixture, 5-2. I remember watching that. Leicester all over the place. Maddison was awful that game. The whole midfield was terrible, to be honest. The only people that were good that game were, Dakar, Iheanacho, etc. How do I reckon this one's going to go? Like I said, I can see Brighton winning this one. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0 to Brighton in this one. Your comments, 2-1 Brighton. I was thinking that as well. That was my other prediction in that sense. Good signing for Arsenal now. They just need a backup DM. I'd agree with that. 2-0 Brighton, says Billy's Random Clips, same as me. Gone with quite a few the same so far, mate. 1-1. Trossard, what a cheese melt going. Cheese melt, Mitoma could already be made replacement for Trossard. There you go. 2-1 Brighton as well, says Stephen. Brad, big up yourself. He says 2-0 United, but I still think Arsenal win the league. Obviously, talk about the United game, which we'll get into later. Not that confident, but I want to back the team. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And then Liverpool-Chelsea's gone with a popular prediction, which is that 1-1 draw. Moving on to the next game. Another game, a massive game at the bottom. West Ham United taking on Everton. Now, I'm hearing if West Ham don't win this game, they will get rid of Moyes. And for me, that's understandable. You know, the position they're in. Everton are crap. You know what I mean? But obviously, West Ham not doing great this season, as we know. How do I see this one going? I can see this being a really tight game. Obviously, Danny Ings has signed for West Ham. That's a good signing, in my opinion. And he has a really good record, actually, against Everton as well. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to say 1-0 West Ham, and I wouldn't be surprised if he scored. I would not be, if he starts, of course. So, yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 to West Ham in that one. Your predictions, big up everyone. The comments are flying. We love that. Brad says 2-0 Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest. Interesting. 2-0 Brighton, same as me. It's gone 2-1 West Ham against Everton. Fair enough. 7-0 West Ham. Everton, disgusting club, says Wolf. Teammate, are you copying me? No, I'm not copying you, bro. Trust me. I tend to not look at the comments before. And like I say, I'll do my predictions beforehand anyway. Before I go live and stuff. 2-1. Yeah, we'll get into them. We'll get into them. 1-0 West Ham. My other predictions as I'm going work now. 1-0 West Ham, same as me. 1-1 Palace, 2-1. Fair enough, mate. Big up yourself for doing them as well. Hopefully you have a good time at work. West Ham with Ings. 2-0 West Ham. Yeah, that's fair enough. 1-1. Fulham, Tottenham. So yeah, there we go with that. Moving over to the 5:30 game in the UK tomorrow. Crystal Palace taking on Newcastle. Now, I actually think this could be a good game. And, you know, looking at the choice, it's not a bad game that they've done, you know, for a 5:30 game. I'm not going to lie. Especially with Palace, you know, getting that good draw against Man United. What a goal by Elise. I do feel as the game went on, they did deserve something in that game. Newcastle, on the other hand, obviously they sit fourth. Did beat, who was it they beat the other week? Fulham, narrowly. I said 0-0. And of course, they score in the 89th minute or whenever it was. That did annoy me. Yeah, Selhurst Park, you know, it's obviously one of them where we know at evening kickoffs it can be a good atmosphere. You know, and I expect them to bring it tomorrow. They brought decent support. Well, they always do, but I mean, Noise, they were good against Man United from what I heard. Newcastle, you know, they're going to have to, you know, bring a good atmosphere. Palace as well, especially with playing a Newcastle side, obviously doing very well. Sit fourth, like I said. How do I see this one going? Like I said, I think this is going to be a good game. You know, I'm not going to lie. I think this is going to be a good game. I think Newcastle will edge it, though. I think Newcastle will edge it. I'm going to go over 2-1. 2-1 to Newcastle United in that one. Your comments. 4-1 Newcastle. Jeez. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked at the same... I know I said, you know, I think it's going to be a good game. But at the same time, Newcastle have went away at teams this year and absolutely thumped them. And Palace have been very inconsistent at times this season as well. So, you know, I understand it, to be honest. 2-1 Newcastle. Billy, we've done it again, mate. We've done it again. Wolf says 0-0. Oh, God. To be fair, there's always usually 1-0 game. And have I gone for one this week? I'll let you lot know. Selhurst Park is a tough ground. No shame in the result. I was gutted, but fair play to Elise. Yeah, of course, gutted. You know, the minute he scored in later stages of the game. Completely makes sense. So, yeah, Billy's like, what? Going the same prediction again. Madness. Newcastle bring great... Yeah, they do as well. Yeah, 100%. And, yeah, the atmosphere there is going to be brilliant from both teams, 100%. Especially if it be an evening kickoff, like I said. But, yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle in that one. Moving on to the next game. Moving on to games on Sunday. Leeds United versus Brentford. Now, I remember last season, these two teams had a really good game at Ellen Road. It ended up being a 2-2 draw. Leeds obviously got a very emphatic win against a poor Cardiff side, though, we have to be honest, in the FA Cup. Brentford obviously got knocked out of the FA Cup. Their last game was a 2-0 against Bournemouth. That was 5:30 on Saturday last week, I think it was. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? This one's going to be an interesting one for me because of that win Leeds have got. They're at home. Brentford, you know, they score a lot of goals as well. Obviously, Brentford, you know, doing well this season again. They currently sit 8th above Liverpool by a point. Leeds sit 15th. I reckon there's always one game that's goals galore. And I reckon this is going to be that one. I'm going to go over 2-2. I'm going to go exactly what it was last season. 2-2 in that one. 1-1 says Wolf. 2-1 Brentford, says Stephen. And then another 2-1 Brentford. Bloody hell, Billy. We didn't go for the same prediction. Close, though. We nearly did. Just one more goal. But yeah, moving on to the next game at 2 o'clock in the UK. Manchester City taking on Wolves. Now, obviously, City, brilliant comeback, let's be real, against Tottenham yesterday. Poor first half from them when it comes to taking chances, but obviously they brung it around. Mahrez with a double. You know, good turnaround from them. Taking on Wolves, who obviously narrowly lost to Liverpool. You know, were coming at Liverpool, trying to cause stuff, but Liverpool, I would say, overall, dealt well with that. Wolves haven't beat. I think Wolves haven't beat Man City since 2019. I think I saw that earlier. You know, when you look at games to predict, and this is no disrespect to Wolves, you know, look at games to predict of the weekend. This is probably one of the easiest in the sense with who you think's going to win. Yeah, I think City win it, especially being at home. I know they've had blips at times this season, but I think they win this one 2-0. 2-0 City. I'm going to go in this one. So yeah, 2-0 is my prediction for that. Your predictions? 2-1 Wolves, says Wolf. Are you just saying that because you got Wolf in their name? Stephen says 3-0 City. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. 4-1 Man City. Last time Emery was at St. Mary's, he put his middle finger up to a Saints fan. Oh, lovely. I predict a crazy 4-2 win for Villa. Jeez, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Moving on to the last two games. Obviously, the first game, I will be doing a watch-along to this game. All things going well in that sense. Arsenal versus Manchester United. Now, obviously, in the title, I've got Arsenal to get revenge on United. And obviously, the reason I say that is because obviously United beat them. Their only loss of the season in the Premier League, Arsenal. That was obviously, what was the score in the end? 3-1, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 3-1. It was 3-1 to Manchester United. I remember last season, Arsenal beat them 3-1 at the Emirates. Arsenal very dominant. That was when they were fighting for top four. And that was one of the games where I felt, yeah, do you know what? They might, you know, end up, you know, getting the top four at that time. Taking on United, obviously, it is first versus third. Obviously, United, you know, I would say dropping 2 points, like I said on the stream the other day, against Crystal Palace. Arsenal obviously beat Tottenham in the North London derby 2-0. Brilliant win for them. Brilliant in that first half. How do I see this one going? Because it's at the Emirates and Casemiro being out, that's massive. That's a massive advantage, in my opinion, for Arsenal. Obviously, United still got good other players all around, you know, Eriksen, Fernandes. But I think that's massive for Arsenal. And I'm actually going to go with a convincing win for Arsenal. I reckon they'll get revenge and quite heavily, to be honest. 3-1. This time it's going to be 3-1 to Arsenal. That's what I'm going to go with in this one. Like I've said for a couple of weeks now, the title for me, it's Arsenal's to lose. So yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 to Arsenal in that one. Your predictions? Yes, Tyler, supporting my Wolf cousins in Wolverhampton. Lol. 3-2 United. Jeez, that would be madness. 1-1 says Billy's random clips. Fair enough. 8-0 Man United. London going to see smoke. Hanno saying please be a draw. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal, mate. I'm going to go 3-1 to Arsenal. Moving on to the last game. I might do a watch-along to this one as well. I will see. London derby. Obviously not a massive London derby, but it still is a London derby. Going to be a good game as well, I feel. Fulham versus Tottenham Hotspur. Monday night football. Fulham, obviously, as you can see there, sits 6th place. Brilliant season they're having. You know, they signed a player from PSG the other day. I forgot his name. You know, we've seen that they have done a few business with PSG. Obviously, Areola's now at West Ham, but obviously he was at Fulham, not too long ago. Obviously, Willian, bringing in players like that, Willian, Leno, good for the experience. Obviously, they've both played in European football. Obviously, Mitrovic is doing well as well. Fulham, man, they've got a good team this season. They're doing really well, as we know. Like I said, sitting in 6th place, taking on Tottenham, who obviously not good from their perspective. The way Man City come back in that game. Fulham at home. They've only lost 2 games at home this season. Tottenham, we know what they can be like. I'm going 2-1 Fulham, mate. I'm going 2-1 Fulham. I was thinking a 1-1, but now I'm going to back, especially if our Tottenham have been bottling stuff. Conte's under pressure. Fulham at home. 2-1 Fulham, mate. 2-1 Fulham for me. So, yeah, that is my prediction for that one. A lot of you saying 2-1 Fulham. Billy's random clips. 3-1 Fulham, says Wolf. Stephen, Fulham 2, London flops 1. Oh, God. Conte on his way to the sack. If stuff carries on how it is, I definitely think so, mate. Definitely think so. But yeah, they are my predictions for the weekend and Monday night game in the Premier League. So yeah, man, let's just run through them again. And obviously, I'll calculate what the table would look like at the end. It's very interesting, trust me, what the table would look like after these results, especially at the bottom. But yeah, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1, AFC Bournemouth 0, Nottingham Forest 1, Southampton 2, Aston Villa 1, Leicester City 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 2, West Ham United 1, Everton 0, Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle United 2, Leeds United 2, Brentford 2, Manchester City 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1, Fulham 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Time to calculate the table and see what it looked like. So Arsenal would be 5 points clear. So it remain what it is at the moment in that sense. Arsenal would get to 50 points. Newcastle would go up to 3rd. United would drop down to 4th. Fulham would be 5th. What a madness, eh? Brighton would be 6th. Tottenham would be 7th. Brentford would be 8th. Liverpool and Chelsea would sit where they both are now anyway still. 9th and 10th, obviously. Aston Villa 11th, Crystal Palace 12th, Nottingham Forest 13th, Leeds United 14th. West Ham would get out of the relegation zone and jump up to 15th. Southampton would also get out of the relegation zone as well and jump up to 16th. Leicester would be just above the relegation zone. And then the 3 in there, Everton would remain there, but rock bottom, you love to see that. Wolverhampton Wanderers would be there as well, alongside Bournemouth. So, like I said, very interesting at the bottom if this is the case with these games. So, yeah, man, that is that. Let's go through your comments. 7 on the same prediction for us, T. So, only 3 games we predicted different. Madness. I think it'll be 2-2 draw between Arsenal and Reds, says Awace. So there we go. If Fulham end the weekend being 5th, that would be crazy. It would, wouldn't it? It would, wouldn't it? Big up Kenny, excuse me, he says, yo. We're literally about to wrap up. But yeah, man, that is that. That is where the stream is going to wrap up. So yeah, there you go. That is my Game Week 21 predictions of the Premier League. Obviously, for Season 2. Like I said, if any of you wonder why I put Season 2 at the end of... Oh, my camera's freezing. Hopefully you can... Oh, God. It's because I'm trying to close the tab down. It's being a nightmare. Let me just double check you guys can still hear me all right. Yeah, you can. That's good. That's good. You can still hear me all right. Big up Waste says, big up Tyler, big up yourself, mate. Just, yeah, apologies about that. But, yeah, look, right, we're slowly getting somewhere, is what I tried saying. But yeah, like I said, if any of you wonder why I put Season 2, it's because that's my 2nd season of doing the Premier League predictions on YouTube. So yeah, man, big up everyone. So yeah, man, big up everyone. And yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. We're currently on 12 likes. So yeah, like I said, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. As for subscribers, we're currently on 1,511. We lost a subscriber, but I couldn't really give a toss. Big up to everyone that is inside. And yeah, I know a lot of people watch this back on playback as well. So don't forget to smash a like there as well. Well, smash a like on here when you see it on playback, I meant to say. And yeah, turn on notification bell so you never miss an upload or a scheduled stream. If you do want to follow me across any of my socials, obviously link to them are in the description. And T-Boys TV Extra, people, I don't want to keep going on about it, but please subscribe to it if you haven't already, people. We're literally one subscriber away. The link to it is in the description. It will literally take you straight onto it. I know sometimes with links, but because it's a YouTube link, it doesn't. You know, I know, well, a YouTube channel link. I know sometimes they put you onto like the internet version, then that. But trust me, people, literally just go on it through that and subscribe if you haven't already. Literally one subscriber away from 50. So please get subscribing if you haven't already. And also, if you know any mates as well, you know, tell them to subscribe to it, or even this channel if they haven't already. Obviously, our next target is 1,750 subscribers. Obviously, that will probably take quite a while. So it took a while to get to 1,500. But yeah, make sure you shout it. Oh, Hanno says it's done. Is it, Hanno? Hanno says, it's done. 50. Have we done it then? Have we done it? Yes, we have. There we go, people. Big up your damn selves. There we go. 50 subscribers on there. Love that. Considering that's a backup channel as well. Well, not even a backup, sorry. It's more just use it, you know, to upload highlights and stuff like that, as you don't know. But yeah, man, big up yourselves for that. And yeah, like I said, I will be live again later on. It's scheduled already, 6 p.m. for the Hatter Show. Me and my dad will be back again discussing Wigan reaction and then a Wigan preview, which is going to be weird, but is what it is right now. Is what it is right now in that sense. Hanno says road to 100. Yep, 100%, mate. But yeah, like I said, smash a like on this stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new with the notification bell on as well. Subscribe to the other channel, even now that we've got 50, like Hanno says there, road to 100. So make sure you subscribe to it if you haven't already with the notification bell on there as well. Like I said, if you do want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description as well. And yeah, big up everyone. I hope you all stay safe. And yeah, hopefully I will see many of you at 6 p.m. as well for the Hatter Show. And Stephen says, Hatter Show equals all things Luton. Literally. Sometimes, obviously, we answer, you know, when Blue Terrier or someone comes in asking us questions like about other championship sides or whatever. But yeah, mainly on Luton, of course. But yeah, big up yourselves. And hopefully I will see many of you at that time. So yeah, till next time, take care and peace.